You want to fix politics? Fix real estate. Gerrymandering. If you know what gerrymandering is, this is the drawing up of districts. Gerrymandering can only take place because gentrification still takes place. Gentrification causes segregation. A lot of you keep scratching your heads. You're like, what are you talking about? This is America. There's no longer segregation. Segregation never ended. All it did was turn into you can't afford to live here. Neighborhoods are predominantly something. Predominantly white, predominantly black, predominantly Catholic, predominantly Jewish, predominantly whatever. Neighborhoods are predominantly something. There's a reason politicians don't talk about this. They'll bring up the homelessness when it's election time, and that's it. And never else, because this is what keeps getting them reelected. This is what creates career politicians. You want to get rid of career politicians? Fix real estate. It's that simple. As long as you can keep certain people in certain areas, you can draw up the districts. For those of you who've ever seen a gerrymandered district, it looks like someone had a seizure while they were drawing up the district. The damn thing is all over the place. Now, if America was truly this diverse and melting pot everybody claims it is, there would be no way to draw up these districts because these neighborhoods would be diversified. Forcing politicians to then turn around and actually, I don't know, have ideas to get themselves elected. You don't believe me? You think I'm full of shit right now? We just had a census. The census counts the citizens of the United States of America, right? It gives a head count of how many people are here and where they live. Now, if they were truly just counting how many people were here and where they live, and I'm full of shit, then the census would never put down whether you're black, white, Hispanic, Asian. It would just take a head count. It would count people, but instead it counts everything else. Segregation, gentrification, gerrymandering. You want to fix politics? Fix real estate. It's as simple as that. I'm not sure how much more clear to put this. See, when you force people to not be able to live in an area, then you keep a certain group of people in that area. And you can control, I don't want to say control, but control their mentality of the way they think politically. They're like, hey, we make this certain amount of money and this is a good neighborhood. But nobody ever goes, why people are so divided? And when I say divided, it's a racist thing. Yes, it's a racial thing, but it's more of a financial thing. You have this neighborhood that makes this kind of income to live in there, and you have this neighborhood, and you think about that. There is a development not too far from where I am right now, and they said it's affordable housing. You need a minimum income of $80,000. That's affordable housing. No, that's gentrification. See, this is what allows gerrymandering. Again, you draw up those districts. You keep people in certain areas. When developers go into certain, let's say lower income neighborhood, they have to get permission from the government first. And the government takes into account, and I don't care what you want to say, the government does take into account what kind of people live in these areas. Because then again, they get to draw up districts. A lot of you don't even see this. You look at the world as black and white or red and blue, Republican, Democrat, left and right. You guys all need to take that shit and shove it up your middle. Because that's not what matters. No one cares about that. This world and the people who run it, the only thing they're interested in is your money and their power. Simple as that. Now, I'm not going to get off into the whole Republicans acting like Talibans and they want their own version of Sharia law here in America. I've done those videos already. That's not what this is about. This is about having the right people in office. People who actually had to work to get elected. You fix real estate and actually make America this melting pot, and you make neighborhoods more diverse. Because let's be honest, they're not really that diverse. They're predominantly whatever. You fix that problem and you will fix politics. There's a lot of things tied into real estate. I keep trying to explain this to people. Maybe I'm ahead of my time. Maybe somebody out there who's more articulate, much funnier than I am, can explain it to you better. If they can, please, by all means. But this stuff is really not that hard. If you fix real estate, you fix a lot of issues that go on in this world. And a lot of the stupid shit that we deal with right now, we wouldn't be dealing with. I don't know how else to explain it to you guys.